What exactly is this man crying to Tinubu for? Is it Tinubu that will come and figure out who the bandits are? Is it Tinubu that will ensure that those who have been displaced find a better place to rest? Is it Tinubu that will ensure that the community, the local LGAs where this happened, that the 195 people are properly identified and then meetings are held, questions are asked? What exactly is he crying to Tinubu to do for him exactly?
Well, I don't want to believe that the people of Plateau State voted for him because of that promise. Because if they did that, then they have themselves to blame for taking that. Well, the question should have been, how would you do all of these things given that you're supposedly the chief security officer of the state, but the commissioner of police is not even answerable to you. You don't have troops that you control. And there is no, in Plateau State, we don't have the equivalent of the Amotekun in the southwest. So how was he supposed to do that?
Who is stopping him from setting up an Amotekun?
Of course, we also know the crisis that followed the setting up of Amotekun.
The governors of
Remember that Amotekun is also a regional, a geopolitical zonal arrangement, not a state arrangement.
The governors agreed to that.
Oh, sure. So
what we're asking is 7 months. This is like the biggest hit under him.
No, what I'm reluctant to do is to at this point begin to blame the governor. I am trying to understand the situation. The president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. We have troops stationed in and around Plateau State. This is not the first time. These things happen about this time. If it's not Kaduna, it's Benue. If it's not Benue, it's Plateau. Proactive thinking would have averted this kind of thing.
I'll come back to you real quick. This Governor Caleb has been receiving security votes since he came into office. Are you saying, if we're going by what NA is, are you saying that you don't know where these bandits are? You don't know how to get them. You don't know how to meet with their leaders. You don't know how to identify them. If that is the case, how are you sitting as the chief security officer of the state? I understand he doesn't have control over the security agencies and all of that. But what about the locals who after this attack, they sent a letter notifying them that they are coming for another attack.
I was going to go there.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll just leave that to you, Kingsley.
These people were here they were on ground for over 48 hours, over 2 days on ground, to the knowledge of the security operatives in Plateau State and force the NHQ in Abuja. The intelligence were out there that this was going on. So for me, much as we know that the principal objective of governance is for protection of lives and properties, no one is excusable when these things happen. You cannot excuse the governor. You cannot, the buck stops at his table as the chief security officer of the state, whether he promised it or not, whether it was part of his campaign slogan or not. He takes responsibility for what is going on in Plateau State. But having said that, it brings to mind again the need for us to rejig our security apparatus, not just in Plateau State, all around the country. The argument for state police is back again on the fore. We should begin to revisit that argument of gathering of intelligence by locals and then collaborating with the security agencies to forestall what we have just seen in Plateau State. Because today is Plateau State, it may be another state tomorrow.